Yeah. Yeah. Get me out. Look, I'm determined, that's the only way to be. A 2020 vision, that's the only way to see. Even during this pandemic, I had ambition. I only seen the setbacks as part of the transition. The part of the fam's missing, they didn't believe the vision. So here I am all alone on this road. Still paying dues, cause you always paying tolls. Sometimes going by yourself is the only way to go. Going harder than the only way I know. I seen it from afar, so I had to play it close. Look out.
Okay, and we are back with another episode of With Audacity.
Hey, boom, boom.
Oh my God, and it is the last episode of the season.
Wow.
Hold on, before we get there, hold on. This is the podcast where we always try to uplift, promote, and educate. I had to get that out there first.
Yes.
And this is episode 10, y'all. We're going to wrap it up and we're going to talk about goal setting to get us straight for the new year. We just said bye-bye to 2020. Hello to 2021.
Bye,
all
Felicia.
Things new, all things audacious, all things prosperous for the new year. So it's time to set some goals, set some standards, even set some boundaries for yourselves.
Okay.
Y'all. So hey, even though it's the last episode of the season, we're gonna start it off right. So yeah, let's check in and see how everybody's doing. Oh
Man. No.
Hold on, Dr. Jazz. How you doing? Kara done gave me a sigh. We're gonna skip over that.
My bad.
I'm amazing. 2021 is here. Okay,
Yes.
I done made it. Lord,
Jesus.
thankful.
Amen.
You sound thankful.
I am thankful. Yeah, I'm forever thankful. Always thankful. Sorry, it's still your turn. I wasn't.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying you sound thankful.
It's just crazy. Like, this is the last episode of the season.
The
Like,
last episode.
thank y'all for riding with us.
Seriously.
Like, we have got so much love.
Yes.
Thank you for the people that's, like, buying the merch.
Right.
Thank you for the people that's listening to the episodes, commenting, rating. Thank you for the people who are in different countries listening.
I can't believe it.
We got people in Finland.
I know.
Hey.
We're gonna wrap it up at the end.
I'm
Hold
pretty
on,
sure
hold
it's
on,
Rika.
hold on.
Hey, girl. If it's not Rika, it's somebody else in Finland.
Right. So, Jazz, how are you feeling? Last episode, saying bye to 2021, setting goals for the new year. How are you feeling about everything?
Well, I'm saying bye to 2020. You know, it's now 2021. I'm excited to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good and energized, ready to set these goals. My birthday's in just a few days, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, January 15th coming up. 3 days away. So I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling excited, feeling energized.
Okay. All right, Kara, how are you feeling saying bye-bye to 2020? Hello to the new year. Setting some goals. How are you feeling right about now?
I'm feeling good. Even though 2020 was, like, of course, like, to everybody, I really, like, did not, foster in that.
Mm-hmm.
I literally was just always looking forward to something else.
Yeah.
So, I feel like I did good in keeping my mental space still, like, hey, this is life. This will happen. Other things will happen also.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good.
yeah. So I'm happy. I'm blessed to see another year, but I'm definitely not gonna be looking back on 2020 too many times. Right.
Not at all.
How you feeling, Jazz?
2020 was a year of great, like it was a year of new, but it was also a year of like 2020 bye. But it was also a year of just thankfulness as well. Like, so many good things happened, so I can't say like, oh, 2020 you sucked. But I mean, overall it was just, I don't care to go back, but I also I have to be thankful for some of the space that 2020 put me in, because some good happened, like new home, new position at work. So you have to be thankful. But 2020 also put me in some very uncomfortable spaces. So I'm thankful to step out of that and into some new. So hey, 2021 girl, how you doing? So
Yeah, they say you grow the most when you're uncomfortable.
that's true.
So here we are.
Yeah.
So what you got for us?
So, we're in this new year, new me.
That's right. Every
Lord,
year.
every year.
Shed my skin on the back.
I'm not mad at people who do that.
Really?
No, I'm not mad, because if you feel like you need the new year to reset and get a refresh, even if it is just for a few days or a few weeks, you could be new however long you want, people. I ain't mad. I'm not mad, for real. I'm not like, because I know people be like, oh my God, I'm so tired of this. Everybody has these new year resolutions and set goals. No, if we stay complacent, then come on.
You know what? I don't get mad at people either, though, honestly. Like, if people want to make New Year's resolutions and all that kind of stuff. Hey, if that's going to help you prosper into a better you, I don't get mad at it.
There we go.
I don't get mad at it.
Do you participate in? Do you make like any vision boards or something?
You know what? I don't make vision boards, and I don't think it's because like I'm opposed. I just don't think like I have.
Yeah.
But like
if we said, hey, we're gonna do a vision board party, you would participate.
I would participate. Yeah. Like
so I would. Have you ever done one before?
No.
Have you? I know. Wow. I probably need to.
Would you be down for that, Kara? Would you?
I would, but I don't.
She doesn't want to make the commitment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically. Like, you can invite me and I'll probably show up, but I don't want to, like, I feel like this is going to sound so bad.
Oh, no, it's okay. Here we go. See, I thought we were starting we ended on just the tea.
I know.
Shady as always. And then it's shady.
It's like those people I think those are the people that get on my nerves. Like, that tell me, hey, you need to do this.
Okay.
Like, I don't mind you doing whatever. You post your little vision board. Like, I don't care.
See, why she had to say little vision board?
But when you be like, Kara, you have to post, like, when you need to do this, I'm like, I do what I want. So
the three of us decided to do a vision board for the new year.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there. I will.
Okay.
Y'all heard it here now.
Well, I would say I've done them before.
Oh.
It's a nice, I feel like I'm crafty when it gets to like cutting out words, and I realize most people vision boards have like lots of pictures.
Yeah.
Mine ended up having lots of words and phrases and stuff I found in magazines. Yeah. But then like the last one, I'll send pictures to, the crew.
Please do.
To y'all, my last few ones. But they were just, just inspirational, things that I want to see, things that I want to do. And actually, one of them is hanging up by my bed, the last one that I
created,
and it's actually some of the things is kind of eerie to look back on because they're like coming to fruition.
Okay, give us a word. What's one of the words that was on there?
It was like food. Of course, I had lots of stuff about food, and I'm way more into the food and farming space now. Beauty, black love. Definitely love you though. That's just a couple. I'll send y'all a picture. Please. Maybe I'll post it too.
Do you mind posting it so everybody can see Dr. J?
I don't mind. I think I should.
We could do a virtual vision board with people. Like
that might be cool. Just
y'all.
do it on live.
Yeah,
we might do
and people can post their vision board.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
I'm down, people. Make me a believer.
We might do that one night. I think you might have come up with something. So. Okay, so we got the vision boards and the positivity, but y'all know, like with the new year, it's like new year, new me, and you got the positivity and the inspiration. Now, do y'all believe? Because with the new year and the new you gotta let go of the toxic things.
Right.
Do y'all believe in like, I left you in 2020, like, like cutting people off? Because. Me personally, I believe you can cut people off at any point. Like, I don't think you have to wait until like a new year to be like, he ain't coming into, or she.
Right.
Like, they not coming into the new year with me. Like, what do y'all think about that? I see Jazz laughing.
First of all, I feel the same way you feel, Jazz. I'm not gonna wait on no new year to cut you off, baby. We done. I block people all the time. My block list is long and strong. So come over this way, the wrong way, and you will get left where you at, because I meet people where they are, and if you come into me with some foolishness that's not positive, that's not moving me forward, then you just gotta.
Once I get a whiff of toxicity,
a
whiff
in the new week,
Kara did the walk,
a whiff of toxic, I'll be like, snip,
yeah,
and y'all know the other word that I don't want to say, because hey, daddy, folks watching this stuff, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember Vine, y'all. That was it. Anyway.
So we're all of the accord that at any point in the year, toxicity gotta go.
Gotta go.
What you say? You ain't doing struggle love no more.
No, y'all. Y'all heard me on the dating episode. I said it then. I'll say it now. I don't believe in struggle love. I don't believe in struggle friendships. Like,
them struggle friendships be hard to cut.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. I mean, I believe that in order, because we're talking about goals and moving forward in life, and I don't believe that you can move forward to whatever you want to achieve or to get to, you know, a higher place in life if you don't have positivity around you, if you're not living in peace, if you're not around people who can push you forward.
I agree with you.
So,
I just saying, when it comes to boundaries, sometimes people will X out kin people before they X out a friend. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, that could be true.
People do it.
Yeah.
People do it.
Sometimes it's hard to realize toxic in friendships too, like codependence or like just the negative, like almost like the slick hater stuff. You know, like you got to be happy for your friends, y'all. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So, do y'all feel like, you know, with everything that was going on, especially in 2020 or maybe in, you know, 2019, whether it was with the people around you or with the circumstances, do y'all feel like, you know, y'all accomplished your goals that you had set out for 2020? Do y'all feel like y'all accomplished your goals?
Well, we graduated.
We didn't have to walk across the stage for nobody to tell me I graduated.
Hey, Doc.
They cannot take this degree back.
That is why they're Dr. Jazz
That was
and
one of my
Dr.
main
Kara.
goals. Hey, y'all.
I think that was my only goal.
That was your
22.
goal?
Yeah, that was
Because at that point, we were like in the midst of it, like just finished classes, like in the dissertation, like deep research, and I feel like there was never a holiday. You know how people there was no holiday,
And if it was a holiday, you couldn't take it. So you know,
it was more work to be
you,
done.
You've been there where it's just like
Pushing through.
Jazz is going into the cave, y'all, like
Literally a
into
cave.
the dungeon, and then she come out.
Hey.
Little butterfly.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say I met him. I exceeded him.
Oh,
Come
I
on,
like
goals.
that. I like that.
I exceeded my goals.
Oh,
I didn't meet them. I exceeded them.
That is true.
I feel like I had goals that I didn't even know I had, and it just whoop, here we go. Like I would say like especially in the last quarter of the year. You know, I'm from New Orleans. First of all, if y'all know the Saints, we come through in the last quarter. So the last quarter of the year, oh my God, it just really showed up and showed out for me. One thing that I could say that I didn't expect was to like move on as employment wise and like basically double my income. Just like literally in the blink of an eye. And I didn't even have that on my list, y'all, for real. I've been like seriously like having goals for like personal wise. So I won't say I met and exceeded all my goals because I still got, you know, a couple fitness goals.
We still growing.
We still growing and working, but other stuff has just come into my life and just like really blessed me. So I'm thankful.
Amen.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. I know, right? And see, this is the type of friendship you want. When she talking about her goals and she over here smiling, you know what I'm saying? Like
spreading that love.
I love to see other women just
thriving.
Yeah. Because that inspires me. Like y'all two, bosses, they not gonna say it, but bosses. Like
speaking from the boss herself.
What you say?
Come on now.
Okay, all right. I just lead by example. I mean, I follow by example. You know what I'm saying? Lead by example. I'm just.
I mean that inspires me because it's like I can't be the one out here not doing it. Like,
right? Yeah, it is true.
And that's why you got to keep a good circle.
Get a powerhouse. Get a powerhouse.
Like they out here doing it.
We did the podcast in 2020. That was something that we
that
had.
was a goal,
That was a goal. We did it.
Shout out to Kara because Kara was like, she was basically like, y'all doing it.
We are doing it. We're not talking about it no more. We doing it.
Kara bosses us and it'd be like, okay, this what you gonna do, and I just be like, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See,
send it in. Send it in now.
Yes, ma'am. She texts me at 10. I need this. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Right away. Thank you for holding me. I know we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
We are.
Real.
I literally I do try to make sure that we are in the line of. So I can't even say nothing. That it's true, but it's
But that helped us accomplish
it's all
a
for
goal.
the betterment.
So
It's all for the. It's
that's
all
how
for the betterment.
we got here, baby.
Yeah. Y'all are funny.
We made it.
We did.
Did you have a goal that you accomplished?
You know what? I did. But I always say it's all God. It's really just not me. So yeah, I had some goals. I'm still doing the same job, but I think within that job I've kind of maneuvered.
Right.
And that was a goal. But the people I work with, and I'm so blessed, they're all super smart people. And so two of the girls that I work with, they're super bright and super smart. And Mary would always say, like, I just pray for promotion and growth, like within the field. And I'd be like, okay. And so, like, really, when I sat down and I processed that, I was like, that's something to think about. Like, what? Right. Like, you got to really think about, like, what you're doing and what your calling is within I'm
taking notes.
Within your space. And so, you know, within that, you have to really think about what your calling is, what your purpose is, what you want to do, you know, within the field.
Yeah.
And then there, you know, I watch her, I watch Shanitra, one of my other close friends in the office. He's a white guy, but he always just pushes me forward and being this so fun. He's just like, all right, now, like, you know, I go to him with stuff, but he's not gonna tell me the answer. He's gonna push me to figure it out. So, you know, there's that. So I would say they push me to accomplish goals to do better in the workforce. So there's that. Another goal was to get a house. Jesus Christ, there was
we in it, baby.
Live from the living room.
Live from the living room.
So
that's a goal. You are inspiration, Jess. I want to grow up and be like you.
Man,
I wanted to give it back. When the squirrel was up in my attic, I wanted to give it back.
Little old me.
That's another story.
With these great women.
It's just personal, just small little goals.
Small, mediocre.
But, you know, I mean, there have been other goals along the way, but
y'all look so...
I love it.
When I pay off that car and I don't have a car note,
okay.
That's my next goal.
Come on, goals. 2021 goals?
That is a 2021 goal, to pay off my car.
Write down.
I've been writing that down for a long time.
Love it.
But anywho, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this year I was extremely blessed, but I really feel like my year was me being a blessing to others. And not to get all into it, but my family was depending on me for a lot this year, and I was able to step up and show out because of God. Amen. And so that 2020 was a year of Kara being there for others, and I'm just happy that I was able to be there.
To be a
so
blessing.
You know what I'm saying? You be sometimes, like I said, you question and you be like, you know, I ain't trying to be in Alabama forever, Lord. Like where I'm gonna go, and then He does something. You be like, oh, this is why I'm still here.
Yep.
Like because I needed to be here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So.
Hey, after law school, it was kind of like, what? I'm still here? Why? What's going on? And then certain things start happening, and you realize this is the space I'm supposed to be in for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's right.
And you start getting out of that mentality of, oh, I'm stuck here, and I have a purpose for being here. This isn't just stuck. This is a space and a place where I'm fulfilling a purpose. So when you start shifting your mindset, you become comfortable.
Baby, I wish I had an organ.
Oh my God. I'm taking notes like I'm in church.
And so you start accomplishing the goals within the space that you're in. So that's why I never feel stuck here. I feel like I just have a purpose here. And that's why I'm okay.
Right.
So, with all of the goals and the vision board, did y'all have a resolution for 2020? Do y'all remember if y'all had one?
A resolution?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to say I did. I don't know. I'm kind. Did I? Yeah, no. If I did, I probably didn't accomplish it because I don't remember. The pandemic literally just kind of like swept me away, you know? Right. I think it was so weird because it literally happened like as it was time to defend my dissertation for my PhD. Like, oh, let's do this on Zoom. You can't see your entire family who's going to be here to support you.
Yeah.
But we was there.
Was they, baby?
We were there.
Let me show y'all that picture. Check the YouTube.
We were there.
Dr. Woods was there with Baloo. Y'all, it was just so sweet to actually have people, you know, to show up. So things happen. Resolutions.
Yeah. Kara, did you have a resolution?
Nah. Nah. I probably need to. But nah. That's like, nah.
What about you, Dash?
You know, I journal. Like, from time to time, I really get into journaling. So I feel like I probably have written some stuff down. Like, oh, these are things for the new year you probably want to focus on or something. If you ask me now, don't remember.
Right.
That's probably horrible.
Can't even remember what journal I wrote it in.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Y'all don't go back to and read yourself?
Sometimes, but it'll be like from like the month before or something. But sometimes I don't like to go back and see. Sometimes it weirds me out. And sometimes I I just kind of leave it there. Like, just get the feelings out, leave it on the paper. But I don't remember my resolution.
Yeah. It's all good. It wears me out sometimes, too, when I just, see things that I wrote and it's like, oh, this was real.
Yeah.
See, that's why we need a vision board so we can write it on the vision board, and that could be like the background.
We're
And then
gonna
we can
do
put
it.
stuff on there.
We're going to do it.
See, even though I'm not real keen to do it, I got ideas.
Let's see if she show up, y'all.
I show up on the ideas.
Carrie going to put it together.
I am, yeah.
Anyway, we're going to have to get some good playlists for that vision board party.
Hey!
I think that'll get you covered.
That'll
That'll
get
get you
go.
there.
But see, now I rearranged my room that now I have like a vision wall.
Ooh.
So when I wake up, I see things that like bring me joy or like will make me smile immediately.
I love that.
When I wake up, and so it's like a picture of my family, a picture of my grandparents, this little the Golden Girls, 'cause y'all know me, a Bible quote that my cousin did, a picture of me and the guy that I'm dating, some books that give me
inspiration.
Yeah.
I love it. Come on,
They're
vision
also-
wall.
They're books I need to read. So what I'm hoping is I get up and I pull out a book like I'm Belle from Beauty and the Beast and be in my room.
That's
reading.
pretty cool.
Haven't done it yet, but that's me.
All right, then.
So now if I do a vision board, it already has a place.
On the wall.
Yeah.
Boom.
Because Kara got a vision wall.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. So we did not introduce this artist at the top, but the artist at the top is Lamar, aka Mike Lowry. And I know Lamar from way back UAB days. He actually played football there. Really good dude. He's a realtor now. Y'all look him up. But he's really been rapping. Like, I think that was the first thing I knew about him. That
He was a rapper?
Yeah, that he
Nice.
rapped and he was from Mississippi.
Okay.
That's
Sip.
yeah.
Sip in the building.
There we go. So check out my boy Lamar, aka Mike Lowry.
All right, then. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Appreciate you, bruh.
Hey, look, from here on out, the view's impeccable. Hey, go the opposite route of what they telling you, cause what they telling you probably won't add up. I'm throwing peace signs to niggas I passed up. I'm Deshaun Jackson with every transaction. Some niggas got that first, but what I'm doing is everlasting. Double tasking, paper over plastic. Not saving for hard times is everything my dad did. So here we are, still learning from those mistakes, giving it all I got with every chance I take. And it's gonna take a lot to break these curses. I hope it's worth it.
And we back, and we back, and we back.
All right, y'all, we back. I love it. So, y'all, we've been talking about goals, resolutions. So I know we make these goals, but how do y'all hold yourselves accountable for these goals? Dr. Woods?
I have a lot of me talking.
Okay.
Like I talk to myself, and I'm y'all think I'll be on y'all. I'll be on myself way more. So I really do. Like I make lists. Y'all know me. I make a list.
In your notebook.
Yeah, and I have many lists happening and like it might be a master list. It might be a list just for work. It might be a list just for home. Like I have a master list. Anyway, I just make lists and I scratch it out, and that's how I hold myself accountable. And then sometimes I tell people. But not always. That's not my main thing. It's telling people. But I make lists.
Okay.
How do you hold yourself accountable, Dr. Jazz?
I'm a list girl too. I love lists. I have multiple Google Docs of lists, like you said, multiple lists within lists. Mm-hmm. Like this is a do now list. This is a do before the end of the week list. Like this is a what you need to do when you open your email list, because I actually have to make a list for that, because sometimes I'll just get sucked into responding to everything. It's like, oh, well, 3 hours have gone by and I didn't do what else was on my do now list. So, holding the list and then meeting with people, getting check-ins, telling Kara, like, hey, I'm going to do this tomorrow. So hopefully Kara texts me on tomorrow. Like, hey, did you do this?
She will.
Like, I'm going to do it in the morning, y'all. So, like, remind me type of thing. But yeah, I love making lists and checking it off.
Yeah. See, I scratch it out. Like it's donezo.
Yeah.
So at work, if you walk in and you see my desk, you'll see like sticky notes.
Okay.
And it makes me look like a complete weirdo. But like I'll put
This makes sense. Not that you're a weirdo, but I've been on the phone with you and you've been like, hold on, let me get my sticky like hold on, let me get my sticky thing. And I'll be like, okay.
because if you like if it is on a sticky note somewhere and my brain will remember where that sticky note is. I've stuck it somewhere, or like I know I have put it on the sticky note. Like that is my go-to at work. I would write it on a sticky note. So I hold myself accountable by like putting it on a sticky note. I will do that before I grab a sheet of paper. Don't ask me why now. It just works for me.
No, it works for you. I love it.
You keeping sticky note income good.
I do. Personal things I would put on my planner.
Okay.
Like the old school.
Oh yeah.
Put it in the like right on. I don't like put
It
stuff.
on paper.
Yeah, like that's. I have a planner, big planner, monthly bills, everything like the old people do, and I write bills down, check the amount. Like that's how I do it. That holds me accountable.
Okay.
Other like random things like appointments and stuff, phone, like that kind of thing. So it's like 3 different methods, but they've all started working. So that's how I hold myself accountable. Like planners, like sticky notes, and then like for if you ask me about podcast accountability, well, Kara gonna tell us what to do. So
This girl.
there we are.
And you right. Funny. Kara holds us accountable. I would say Kara's definitely one of my accountability partners.
Thank you.
Do
And
you
then
have one?
I take pride in that.
Yeah.
And I feel like also your circle can hold you accountable.
For
like you
sure.
should have people around you that hold you accountable. Like if you're messing up, or if if they noticeably if something is off or wrong, I feel like you should have people around you who are comfortable enough to say like,
Yeah.
hold up.
Can
like,
I just do a PSA that when people come to you, that is might be what they're doing? Because
Yeah.
I feel like when people come to folks, they automatically be like, oh, you in my business, or like,
Right.
you know, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to check on you.
Right.
And, you know, you might not be used to people checking on you, but I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids. I'm not trying to tell you, you know, da-da-da. I'm just saying, hey, there is an easier way.
Right.
I can help you with that. I'll be your accountability partner. But I really feel like sometimes people's feelings get ahead of the conversation that needs to be had.
Right. So, you know.
So Jay, you feel some type of way when people try to check you about your goals?
Not really. Like if we're close enough and you just like, hey, like what happened with you about this? It's just like, oh, you right. Like, you know.
Let me get on that.
You know,
Yeah.
I know.
I love
have been
that.
slacking. So like, no. And then like most people like know who I am. So like, you know how to talk to me. So like,
Talk to me nice.
yeah, don't talk to me crazy.
Talk to me nice.
Y'all know I'm sensitive.
It depends on how they come at me, because I would
Yeah.
say I don't really feel some type of way when people come at me my goals, you know, like Kara said, just checking in, you know, do you need help? Because I really feel like me being transparent, that's also what holds me accountable. Having check-ins with people that I know I have projects with, or, you know,
Yeah.
getting work done with people, and it's just like, hey, I actually need support on X, Y, and Z to make sure that we, you know, do 1, 2, and 3. So being transparent about that and checking in with people. I don't feel like somebody checking me unless you like the deadline passed. Like, actually, no, it hasn't, because I always put in my calendar a couple days before. You know. So my deadline is like the deadline for me, and not the real deadline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is how you keep yourself accountable. When you put the deadline 3 days before, don't put when you do the lights, don't do it on the light bill day.
Yeah.
Do
Do
it
it
3.
before.
Yeah, do it
Do it
before.
before.
And that's just everything.
You'll never be late. You'll never be behind. You'll never miss a deadline. And then it also gives you time to be like, oh, well, let me actually start working on it. Because if you wait till the deadline to start working on it, you probably do need some more support and some more information.
Exactly.
It's like, dang, they know I wasn't working on this from the beginning.
Exactly.
So sometimes even when I get like a big task, I'll like to start working on it immediately,
Yeah.
and then plan out like, okay, well, I'll finish this phase at this point, then I'll be able to do this.
And
then
that's important. If you learn that early on working to start early. Less stress.
right. I'm not gonna say I finish it early, y'all, and I'm
Right.
gonna be transparent here.
Right.
I definitely be.
But you're not doing it all at the last minute.
nah.
Exactly.
That's impossible. Woo, with the work, baby. So we said, so we got our circles, our accountability partner. We all right when people check on us. So Do you keep your goals a secret, Kara?
I do.
I know you do. I'm gonna say that until you get it done. I know you do. I know.
See, I'm being real, y'all. I do. I don't know why I stopped. You know why? This don't. I do what I want.
Do what I want. You ain't gonna tell me.
I literally just said that you should check on your people, but I don't like people checking on me. I really don't.
Strange.
I like you checking on me personally, but professionally, you don't have to check on me. I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why me and my boss have a good relationship, because he saw that in me. Mm-hmm. He saw that I don't have to check on Kara. Kara gonna get it done. Exactly. Yeah. Where other bosses be like this, so
no micromanagement.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna email you about what's going on. Like,
I'm gonna update you.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's my work plan.
Exactly. So no, yeah. Like, professionally, no. But personally, yes, please check in on me. I love that. I have little pen pals and stuff, and we check in on each other all the time. Exactly. So I need to, anyway.
No, put it on your to-do list.
It's finna be on my to-do list. I gotta send out Christmas cards. Not Christmas cards, but New Year's cards to be like, hey, what's going on? What's your resolution for the new year? But yeah, pen pal me, y'all. I'll write y'all.
Right? I love it.
I have people I write.
I write too. I mean, I love writing. Jazz, do you keep your goals a secret?
Certain goals, just because like I'm a person, only because of how I am. Because like I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing, because like if this falls through, I hate to be the person that says like I'm doing this and then it falls through and that would bother me.
Right.
So that's why I'm gonna keep it quiet until like I know this is, but then there's certain goals that I will be open and transparent about, because I'm a person who's pretty transparent about my journey. That's kind of how I live my life. Like, I'm transparent about my journey, the ups, the downs a little bit. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't mind people like seeing like certain goals come out and then me fall a little bit. So it depends on the goal. So that's how I'll phrase it. So, and like I say, certain goals you kind of want people to know about, because you want people to hold you accountable a little bit. And then there are certain goals to where I feel like you need people to know what's going on, because you need to be able to vent to people and for people to understand what you're going through.
Yeah, and the full story has to be known before you start.
So don't be scared to like, or be so in a box about what's going on with you, because you don't want people to know, because you need a corner around you to say like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm trying to accomplish this, but I'm struggling.
Right.
Because we live in such a society where it's like, I'm going to not tell people, then I'm going to just boom, boss up. Right. But then you struggle on the way and you in a corner crying.
And you losing friends because they don't know what's going on. So they like, hey, Kara lashing out. I don't know what, she say she fine, but she lashing out. And then people be like, well, I'm going to chill on Kara because she lashing out.
Right.
But
so that's why I say, if you're accomplishing the goal and you're struggling a little bit, that's cool. Tell your people, like, I need a little bit of support right now, trying to accomplish this. And people have been where you are most times. Right. So just, that's what I say. When you're setting a goal, sometimes it's good to tell people so you have people in your corner. Yeah. Jay's advice for the day.
I love the advice. I guess I'm kind of in the middle. I don't know what middle this is, but I tell people, especially my inner circle, what I have planned. Mm-hmm. Sometimes my goals scare me. Sometimes my goal scares my peers. But I'm like, this is going to happen because it has to. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes, I tell the world. Like, I will tell the world. I feel like I've been getting invites to, like, speaking engagements, and people been asking, what do you want to do in 5 to 10 years? And it's weird when somebody just puts you on the spot and that was not in the list of questions. And like, I guess I got to tell them what my deep, dark secrets are. What do I see myself doing?
What me and Jesus been working on.
Right. In our corner, just hustling up. But I feel like I tell people just because I want their support. I want them to know what I got cooking. And it's not just for me. It's for us. Like, I'm not doing this for me. Like, I can't do this for me. If I was doing this for me, I'd have been stopped long time ago.
I'm trying to tell you.
Long time ago.
Do y'all, like, set your goals, like, because I know a long time ago, it was like, I have a 5-year plan. I have a 10-year plan. Do y'all still do that? Or do y'all just kind of live now? Like, how do y'all go about setting your goals?
I mean, I feel like when we were younger, yes. Oh, by this age, I'm going to do this. But here I am. Like I said, in 3 days, your girl going to be 30, y'all. Bye-bye. I'm saying it right now. Okay. 30. Okay. And thriving. Period. So we gonna put it there. But I don't have like, oh, in 10 years before I'm 40, I won't be retired.
Yeah.
Kind of. But you know,
Right.
I don't really, They asked me what's my 5 and 10 year goal. That's actually what made me bring up that question. But, you know, it's gonna happen when it's happening. In due time, God got me.
So life advice, goal setting, Dr. Jazz would tell people when you're setting goals, what would you tell people?
That would be in my next part of my resources, but make sure you can make it happen.
Okay.
Like when you set a goal, make sure you're going to make it happen. And if you can't make it happen, who going to help you make it happen?
Okay.
And what else you need to do to get there. So,
Dr. Kara, life advice, goal setting, what you going to tell people?
I am the opposite of Dr. Jazz. Mine is definitely going to be like, if you don't reach the goal, do not burn the house down.
Oh.
Like, if you don't reach the goal, it is okay. You're going to be all right. It does not define you. Keep on trucking.
keeping on.
Yeah, exactly. Keep
I love
on.
it.
Seriously, that's mine. I feel like a hippie.
Do you and I know the answer to this, but just so like, for everybody, do you make like 5-year plans, 10-year plans anymore?
Nah.
Like, how do you live?
Nah, I live.
Go ahead.
I live day to day, week to week.
Yeah.
Just
Moment to
moment to moment.
Yeah.
I feel that's why I feel like a hippie right now, because I'm definitely just like I just roll with the vibe, but at the same time I'm very type A, and like
That's what I'm saying. When it goes with setting your goals, how are you?
I'm not type A. I'm very much like I will. Yeah, maybe I should be more aggressive, but right now at this very moment I'm not very aggressive. I'm like, oh. You know, I don't know. I don't have emotions attached to it. And I think that's the thing. I don't have emotions attached to it. So, like, it truly is, like, what will be, will be.
Okay.
How you go about it, Jazz?
So I feel like, I tell people, like, you just have hard work, because everybody wasn't born, like, because you have people who are just kind of born into it, and it's just like, here you go. There's life.
Last name.
have at it.
Right.
And then there are those of us who were not. And you can't get mad at people who are born into it. That just means I got to go out here and work.
Right.
So I am very much of like a planner when it comes to like, I feel like outside of like working sometimes I could be very much like a hippie, like I'm just gonna live my life. If you know me, you like, I'm just living, like I'm a total vibe and whatever. But when it comes to working and life and what I want to do, I very much want to plan out things. And I know it's not always like that, but I feel like if you want it, you go out there and work for it. You have figure out who you need to meet, what you need to do, and just stay at it, because I don't believe in letting people define what you can or cannot do. If you have a goal, meet that goal.
I do what I want.
And if that goal doesn't work, that's okay. Just find a new one, because my goal wasn't always this. It was definitely not to be where I was now. If you knew me 5 years ago, this was not the plan.
Right.
But I just got a new goal and I met it. So I think that's just how I go about it. Write it out. Think about it, and then put that plan in motion. That's what I tell people. Write it out, think about it, talk to who you need to talk to, and you can make it happen.
I think once something happens, then I'm like gun ho. Like, oh, I'm in school. All right, how am I gonna? But like, it has to happen first, and like that's what I'm saying. Like once it happens, oh yeah, I'm like all into it.
Yeah.
But like I'm kind of like, you know.
So we got something to continue the conversation with. I know we've been talking about goal setting. You know, it's now in 2021. We want y'all to talk to y'all people.
Yikes.
You know, what you want? What you want to give to the people, Jazz?
You know, I don't have much to say, because it's kind of hard to like. There's no book on setting goals. Well, I think there are lots of books on setting goals. Let me stop. There are lots of books on setting goals. There's no book that I've read specifically about setting goals. But what I will say, what works for me, Jazz, the lawyer, the baddie, is at the beginning of the year, like I go through Books a Million like a weirdo, and I walk through the aisles and I find a planner that is specifically for me. Like it has like a section for notes, a section for like the days blocks, a calendar section, like little something for your life. Planners are different. You have some this big, some thick, some.
That's right.
So I feel like that's important to get you something for the year that's gonna be for you. So that's what I do to get my year right. Start out, you know what you got for the week, for the month. So I feel like planning, write down your goals. I write down my goals. You know, little projects that I have coming up. So I feel like it's really important to knock that out at the beginning of the year. While it may not be a resolution, your mind, like, kind of, you know, in your mind what you would kind of recalibrate for the year. You know what you want to get done this year at least. You know what you want to get done for the month of January at least. Like, you're starting fresh. So that's kind of what I do at the start of the year, every year. Even though I don't remember what I did in January last year, what I remotely said, like, this is what I want to do. It probably was just like, I don't know, buy a house, get out of a little bit of debt. I don't know how much I swiped that Amex, but hey. So here we are, but that's what I do, and I think that it would be helpful to anybody. So that, and buying you a journal to write down everything, your goals, dreams, plans. There's nothing wrong with resolutions and everything. So
I completely agree. I get a planner, except mine, I get one from the same company now. Like, I've gotten to that part where I'm like, I know that this company is the one that I want, and so then I just find the cover that's gonna make me happy every time I see it. And like right now I have like flowers as my cover. Yeah. So it might, I don't know, next year who knows what it might be. But yeah, and get you a planner. You know, set some goals. Some people have never set goals because they're afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail.
For sure.
It's okay. Everybody fails once or twice or 300 times. Like, set some goals. Set goals that you know you might fail, just to say, hey, I'm gonna keep on grinding.
Right.
And if, like I say, if that plan don't work, get you a new plan.
Right.
Like, it's okay.
I know that I've really been like really zen this episode, but I do like notebooks. So some people do folders. I do notebooks because then it's already binded in there and I don't have to worry about losing it. But I have a notebook for everything. I have a notebook for the podcast. I have a notebook for work. I have a notebook for like stuff that I'm working on just in my head that I'm you know, I have a notebook. I have like 5 notebooks that I'm just constantly, like you said, writing a list or writing a something. And that's my way of making sure that my goals are written, they're not getting forgotten about. Because I don't put these notebooks away. They are always with me. So at some point, I'm going to see that notebook and say, I need to look through this notebook because I haven't looked through it in a while, or something like that.
Okay. Remind yourself. I love it. I love it.
Now, Jazz is finna...
Right, we over here like...
This is when I need notes. Let me get a note.
Anyway, y'all, this is something that I know everyone's heard before. And if you haven't heard it before, it's you'll hear it now. It's to set SMART goals. And that acronym SMART stands for specific. Like I'm going to do this in January. And what is that? Make sure that is measurable. M is measurable. And then A is attainable. Like, you can actually do it. That was like the first thing Jess said. Like, what do you do? I make sure it can happen. Like, not saying I have to make it happen, because like Dr. Wood said, you know, your goal is not always gonna happen. So you just make a new goal, but make sure it's attainable. And when I say sometimes my goals scare me, like, y'all would probably be like, I know you lying. When I say the things that I really like, when I tell my partner, he's just like, oh my God, here we go. You know, it's like, buckle up, baby.
But I love it because he said we.
Here we go. You right. Look at that. And make sure it's relevant too. So like, I'm not saying I want to go to space and be an astronaut, because that's not what I've been training and trying to do. But if that's something you want to do, then you know it's relevant to you. But then also time bound. Like, at this time, this will be done by the end of XYZ. You know. So those are SMART goals, y'all. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound.
I just want you to know that I wrote that down. That was not.
That's not what you wrote?
No.
I love it. Recap it again. All right, y'all. So SMART goals, and look it up. I did not make that. That's something that's true, tried and true. So Jazz mentioned earlier writing it down. Kara said getting a planner. I've been writing when I wake up in the morning, something called morning papers. It's nothing where you'll be wrong. You'll never be wrong. And this is my favorite part, because I've been writing so much for academia and for other people and emails and that other people will see. But your morning papers are just for you. You can download on the paper, pen and paper, please. And you just sit there in the morning and just flush it all out. Morning papers. Yep, I'm not making none of this stuff up. This is nothing from Dr. Jazz. I can't copyright any of this. Dr. Monica White actually told me about these morning papers. And write about, like, how you want your life to be, what you want to wake up in the morning and do, who you want to talk to, what you want to work on, who do you want to get money from, like, who's going to make you, like, reach your goals, like, you know, who do you need in your circle type of thing. So those things, and there's something called Google Goals, something I want to try. I have not tried it yet, but it does sync to your calendar. So you'll set a goal and say, I want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And Google Goals will find time in your calendar, because I put everything in my calendar from personal to professional to podcasting, you know, and it'll actually decline meetings, or like say, you know, decline if it's like not time for that and it's time for you to work out. So it'll help you stay on track. And the last one, I promise I'm gonna get on my soapbox.
No, you're good. I'm here for it.
There we go.
I mean,
So
this is some good stuff, Jazz. Like morning paper. I'm writing
morning papers. Yeah, write in the morning. Yeah, that's my time. If you write at night, you know, have it night papers.
I'm a
you know?
nighttime.
If you're nighttime, at night my brain is off. My brain goes down when the sun goes down. So I gotta do it when I get up in the morning. But the last thing I'll say is, like, have a personal and professional development plan. So sometimes when you are working on your career, and as we are here sitting at the table, young millennials, like, grinding, we may sometimes forget about the personal goals that we have, and we're really just trying to attain those professional goals. But I would say have a plan that does both. So in my professional world, I want to be, you know, a paid speaker. But in order to do that, in my personal world, I need to be working on my speech. I need to be working on my writing. I need to be working on my, like, publicity and my brand. So things like that can collaborate. And so you're not, like, in a rat race, basically. Like, you're all of the things that I know I say I'm doing a lot and working on a lot, but they're, like, all towards this, like, big goal, you know, that I, like, really see myself achieving one day. So
I forgot one of mine. Mine is actually, because when you said Books A Million, it made me think, like I said, I'm trying to get more into reading, and what I'm trying to do is read autobiographies about people that I look up to. So, like, I you know, I have the Barack Obama, the new book. That thing is thick.
Yeah, 700 something pages.
Yes,
sure.
but I'm also reading the autobiography of Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh,
so like, just finding people that you admire that are current or in history or whatever. I think that sets goals for me, because it shows the growth of someone that you admire, and why can't I do what they did?
Amen.
The difference between them and us is that they did it.
Yep.
That's
You always say that.
And because it's the truth, they started. The difference between me and Issa Rae is that Issa started earlier than me.
Yep.
Period. We on the way.
Hey, Issa.
Hey, y'all.
Angela, girl. We're
We
still
love y'all.
besties.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man. So, today in Black History, y'all know this is my favorite part. Okay.
Come on.
It is January 12th. It's a new year, a new day. We in this thing. But we always have to remember our ancestors and those who came before us that made it, you know, through. So, today in Black History, January 12th, the great Sheila Jackson Lee,
Okay, Sheila.
who is in Congress and is like one of the longest congresswomen that there is, coming from Texas, doing her thing, was born. So it is her birthday today. Happy birthday.
Hey, hopefully you listen. If not, we're going to send it to you, because, you know,
Yeah.
we want to reach out.
Seriously. I know, right? But yes, Miss Sheila Jackson Lee, y'all know exactly who I am if y'all, like, who she is, if you know who she is. But yeah, please look her up. She has done so much in Congress, and she's part of the Congressional Black Congressional Black Caucus.
There we go.
And yeah, just does her thing.
All right.
And then the second thing that happened today, which is great for lawyer jazz, was the U.S. Supreme Court decision of Seipel versus Oklahoma State Board of Regents. And it said that the state must afford blacks the opportunity to commence in the study of law at a state institution at the same time as other citizens.
And that's why I'm here today, baby.
There you
Isn't
go.
that crazy?
There you go.
Wow. And what year was that?
This was in 1948.
Wow.
The
My grandma
Supreme-
was born.
Supreme Court
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
decision. Yes.
Really crazy.
So thank you for those who fought and are still fighting for us.
Yeah.
Miss
Paving the way.
Sheila Jackson Lee.
Okay. Now we ready to plug.
All right, y'all.
Plug it up.
Well, wrapping it up, y'all. Y'all already know to follow, as I say every time, for the last episode of the season. Until next, follow us, of course.
We still gonna be doing stuff.
We'll still be doing stuff, until next season, until season 2. But until season 2, make sure that y'all turn on your post notifications. Make sure that you are subscribed to With Audacity. Make sure that you are still streaming if you have missed any episodes. Make sure that you are emailing us if there's anything that you want to see in the upcoming season. If you want to collab, if you're a visual artist, musical artist, anything of the sorts. So follow us at With Audacity on all of the platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. Put us on your top 8.
I love it.
Follow me at YouLoveWith3_Jazz. Did I do it right this time?
Yes, y'all have seen the improvement of just now they can see
I
you,
finally
girl.
got it right.
You
So,
probably
yes,
getting new followers at the boohoo.
here I am.
Out the booth.
So yeah, follow With Audacity, subscribe, like, share, all of that, so y'all can be ready for season 2, baby.
Okay.
Kara, how can they follow you, boo?
Flips Pro.
There we go.
It's out. Yeah. And thank y'all for holding it down with us. Like, for real.
Seriously.
We getting pictures and love of all the merch and stuff, and
Y'all so cute.
yeah, we really appreciate it.
Nola,
Like,
baby.
from the bottom of the heart.
From the bottom, from the bottom of the map, you heard me, Nola, baby, in this thing.
How can they follow you, Nola?
I'm proud
Shawty?
to cut that.
How can they
Shawty,
follow
me,
you?
just look up. Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I just got to give y'all a little razzle dazzle at the end. It's the end of the season, baby.
man.
I'm about to be 30 in 3 days, y'all. Do you
Hallelujah.
understand?
Jazz, give them
Dr. Period. Look, I don't know. Look, let me tell you.
Magnolia Soldier.
You can
There
follow
you
that
go.
one too, Magnolia,
There you
SOULJA
go.
_. But also follow me at Dr. Jazz, Dr. JAS 2020.
There we go.
All right, I'm professional in real life, y'all.
She just had to
I just
cut
be
up.
playing around sometimes.
Y'all follow all trios. We coming back next season with some good stuff, some new artists. I'm super excited. I'm super grateful for all of the love this season. If you have worn any merch, please send in all of your pictures. We can't wait to see it. We're super, super grateful. We're not done until season 2, but you just won't get any new episodes for right now. So yeah, send us in all of your merch. Send us in any questions, comments, concerns, anything. We're here. We're not going anywhere. So yeah.
Yeah, we have to shout out our artist of the episode. Thank you so much, Mike Lowry. You can go follow him at Mike Lowry Music. Okay. Right there on IG.
Thank y'all.
And our visual artist of the
Yes.
episode is Alyssa McCurry, and you can follow her at AMache334. She's a visualist, a muralist, and she does some great pieces, y'all. So please go and follow her. This is just a few, and when I say a few of her amazing pieces that we have displayed. So yeah, go follow Alyssa, y'all.
And check out the Spotify playlist. Goal setting. Do it with your vision board. You know what I'm saying? Make your vision board. Put it on. Mike Lowry Music has done it for us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother. And man,
That's it.
peace, love, and
We out this thing, man.
Bye, baby. Wow.
Every single time. Look, God forgive me for my sins while I'm trying to win. I know this road can get rocky, but I ain't caving in. I know this road can get rocky, Balboa. When you got this type of drive, so many dreams you had to show for. Trying to get this dough up, pictured it like a close-up. Pops ain't never show up, my favorite rappers who showed us how to stick and move. Battles you pick and choose, to fix everything broke. I had to go break the rules.
Everyone's listening and watching you now.
Oh my God. Is this thing on?
Is this the thing on?